On my way up to the Mogollon Rim to Preacher's Canyon, I was going to attend a Fathers and Sons outing that's sponsored by the church. It's an annual camp out for the church, and I was going to talk about the Mogollon Monster. On my way there, I decided to take a little bit of a side trip and go check out the hot zone for a few things that I've been wondering about and possibly worrying about. Of course, one of the reasons was I wanted to try out my brand new helmet cam, and this is footage from the helmet cam. The camera is supposed to do high definition, and it looks like the color is much brighter and it looks like a better picture. We'll see how it looks on the big screen. The only thing I don't like about this particular camera is when it's in its helmet casing, it rattles and does not pick up sound very well. So basically I have to mute the sound and then voice over anything that I want on there. But that's okay, because I intend to put this camera on my helmet backwards to watch my back, and I'll be carrying another camera looking forwards, looking at various objects. So I've got my front and back covered. However, at this point in time, I did not have both cameras. I only had the helmet cam because I was testing it out. And that's unfortunate, because it didn't take very long, and it was about this point in time when I started hearing things moving around behind me. Now, I realize that it could have been just about anything following me. It could have been a human, or it could have been a bear, mountain lion, or maybe even a Bigfoot. But I wanted to also play it safe, and so every time I'd come to a small opening or a clearing, I'd get in the middle of it and do a real slow 360-degree panoramic with the camera. And I also wanted to send the message that I knew that I was being followed. I knew they were there. As I made my way down the trail, it sounded as if my follower was just joined. In other words, another one joined up with them, whatever it was. It seemed like they were following me from two different places. So I guess I was attracting attention. And then I realized that this particular camera is a helmet cam. It does not have a zoom on it, plus the fact that it has no viewfinder. I have to basically point the camera in the direction that I want it to take. So if some photos or some views are a little bit off as far as view goes, that's because there is no viewfinder. Point where I had my choice, I could either go deeper into the forest or I could double back around and head back towards the vehicle. And that's precisely what I did. I made an arc uphill to where when I doubled back, I'd be able to look down upon whatever might be following me. In doing so, I get my first clue as to who my follower might be. I find a footprint. The footprint is not real clear. It seems to be large and flat, about 14 inches long and about 3 to 4 inches wide. Could be human wearing flat-soled tennis shoes. But I also know that if a predator is stalking its prey, the attack will usually happen from above the prey. In other words, they use gravity to their advantage. So they stalk and they move around to where they are uphill, so that when they make their move and they pounce, it can be very quick. And basically the prey has not much notice. And if the attack goes awry, then they can break it off and go on downhill using their momentum and escape. So you will notice that I am paying particular attention to the ground above me. I'm watching for any type of a possibility where I might get ambushed. Once again, I hear a twig snap behind me. Now, you don't want to jerk around and look like a deer caught in headlights or that you're panicked. So I slowly move around and watch the area nonchalantly. This takes lots of practice because you don't want your predator to know that you know exactly where they're at.